Tempus here. Hello and welcome to Gekkan, the second boss in the Mogu'shan Palace Heroic Dungeon. When I say Gekkan, I really mean Gekkan and his 4 friends. That's right, bosses are forming parties now. Let's just hope their healer goes AFK or something. You will have to kill all 5 of these bad guys in order to win. Now on to the abilities. Trust me, they have a heck of a lot of them. First up, we have Glintrock Ironhide, who will cast Iron Protector. This ability halves the damage you do to his friends and needs to be interrupted. Then, Glintrock Skulker will cast Shank. This deals damage to a random player and stuns them for 5 seconds. This is also interruptible. Glintrock Oracle is their healer, and, not being AFK, he will cast Cleansing Flame, which will heal all his friends for a large amount. This really needs to be interrupted. He also casts Firebolt if nobody's in melee range, but that isn't anywhere near as important, provided the tank holds aggro. Then we have the Glintrock Hexer, which will cast Hex of Lethargy. This deals damage and slows the target's casting speed by 50%. Oh, and it stacks 4 times. So yeah, you guessed it, it needs to be interrupted. This might also be dispellable, as it is a magic effect. Okay, so we finally move on to Gekkan himself, who has only one real ability, which is Reckless Inspiration. This buffs one of his allies with 40% more haste, also making them immune to long CCs, but it also makes them take 25% more damage. This ability stacks up to 10 times. When you kill Gekkan, he will use it one last time on all his friends before he kicks the bucket. So, despite the insanity with all the abilities, it is relatively simple, provided you interrupt everything, and that means we're going to need some priorities for interrupting and killing. This is mainly up to the group, but I have my personal favorite, which is number 1, kill the Ironhide and interrupt Iron Protector. Number 2, kill the Hexer and interrupt his Hex of Lethargy. Then kill the Skulker, kill the Oracle. All the while making sure to interrupt all the abilities as much as possible, while focusing on Iron Protector and Hex of Lethargy the most. After taking them all down, it's time to take out Gekkan himself. Bear in mind that with Reckless Inspiration stacking up and up, he will be doing quite a bit of damage. There is also an achievement here called Glintrock and Roll. To do this, you need to kill all the bosses within 5 minutes of getting spotted by the scout. The scout will do an emote, so you know he saw you. However, he will see you a ways before you get there, meaning you still have to get through the trash. To do this, you should jump down to the arena floor as soon as you can to skip as much of the trash as possible. You can also try and stealth through a bit with a rogue Shroud of Concealment, or you can bring only stealthers along to the dungeon, so druids and rogues. And that's it for this guide. I hoped you enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, then be sure to comment, rate and subscribe for more. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/DGTempusFugit. There is a link in the description, should you need one. Tempus has left the building. Actually, no, I haven't. I'm still very much here, but I will be turning off my microphone. So Tempus has turned off his microphone.